on it?
Mm-hmm.
He can get
Pretty
thin.
cool. And you're filming this, I'm sure.
I am now. Yeah, I am now.
He's gonna be so pleased.
Get in there and work the turn signals for me. I just want to see them work. I hadn't checked them yet.
He's gonna be so pleased. That thing is great.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, hit your brake.
Nice big daddy.
Perfect. Okay.
Rat thing.
Huh?
Man, it looks great. It looks better than the picture. I didn't know it was going to have a gloss. I thought it was like flat black. I thought it was kind of like primer.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I just wasn't looking at the pictures. I thought it was more like primer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That thing's great. That thing's roomy inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back seat. I mean, the interior's damn up.
You know, he was talking about wanting a Model A. If you're in a Model A, you're rubbing elbows with whoever's sitting in there with you.
Oh, yeah.
This car is,
this thing's roomier than
right,
the Model A.
right, yeah. Studebaker was kind of a luxury car back then.
Man, you got a nice stereo in it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're giving it up.
You know, the guy I bought it from loved it. He spent 20 years building it, and he drove it another 20 years after he built it. This car was built like 35, 40 years ago, and this is the paint he put on it then. So
How long have you had it?
I've had it, I think he died last year, so I've probably had it a couple of years. But he wanted someone to have it that would take care of it. I got a lot of cars. I just can't keep up with, you know, keeping this car up the way it needs to be. And really what I mean by that is somebody to polish a chrome, detail it, drive it around with a big smile on your face. Yeah.
I can polish and clean.
Yeah. And
I
see,
am not much of a mechanic.
I can cut them apart and put them back together. Just ask Butch. He's seen the videos.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's you know, I'm more of a I drive a car with flames coming out the exhaust and rust all over it.
What
You
is
know.
this?
That's the overflow, radiator overflow.
Richard, I am so impressed.
You belong away, aren't you?
I am. I love it. I love it. It's, I don't know. It's just so much more than I was imagining from the pictures.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, I didn't realize how well done it is.
This is the guy that built it.
Yeah.
That was his. This is what they gave out at the funeral.
Hmm. Oh, I can't read that. I don't have my glasses, but.
Well, he was a real hot rod guy. So I just.
That is great. That thing is great.
Yeah. It is. It's a marvelous car. You know, this is a. It's got a R400 overdrive, 4-speed automatic. It's got a Camaro rear end. Got disc brakes on the front. This car will go down the road 90 miles an hour like singing a song, you know. And
Got automatic.
yeah.
Are those the original springs? That's the way it
Yep.
was originally set up?
Yeah. Sure is. Well, this had a different axle. This is a Bell 5-inch drop front axle, which is what they were doing with hot rods back in the 60s and 70s.
It's not so loud that they'd ticket you, is it? I mean, of course, they can.
It's not loud. Really, it's quite quiet.
Yeah.
It's a car you can jump in and drive, and it'll get you back home without breaking down.
Oh, man. I'm just crazy about it. I love it. I love it for Bill.
Yeah, I'm so happy that Bill's getting it. I think he's the right person to have this car, you know.
He'll take care of it.
Yeah, he will. You see a little imperfection in the paint, but keep in mind that's 35 or 40 years old, so.
I don't know, is that the thing? Might be.
Yeah.
That's
So, I mean,
nothing. I mean,
Well, you know, to me, it's just like you see a car that looks like this. Usually, somebody just got out of the shop and they spent, you know, $50,000 on a paint job, and this is something that a poor boy did in his garage with his own stuff.
man,
Wow.
these
Made
are
it.
pretty.
He made it out of parts he swapped. This part's on this car I gave Mike. I was racing back when he was building this, and the gas tank is something that I had, and he was painting my race cars, and I was giving him pieces and parts, and you know, that's the way he was. He built the last one he built. He paid for the frame with his beer cans. Up there, you get a nickel a piece for your beer cans. He traded in all his beer cans, got enough money to buy enough metal to build the frame out of.
I think Bill's going to be more than excited about this
I think you will.
when he sees it. I mean, and when he sees the paint job,
Yeah.
he's going to like it.
Yeah, how can you not?
How can you not?
Back it out in the sun. It's in here in the shade.
I'll let you mess with it. I ain't.
No, you do it. Just
Uh-uh.
jump in there and back it out. Go ahead.
Hey, look how big the back seat is.
Fine.
It's what they call the opera sedan because the two doors open in opposite directions, so the whole car, you know, looks like it's really wide open. So if you're a lady with a big dress going to the opera, it makes it a little easier to get in and out and all that stuff.
Now,
Slam it. Don't be afraid to close the door.
I hope he. Somebody's liable to come up and offer him twice what he's got in it.
It's worth that. I sold it to him for about half what it's worth.
Yeah, wow. Did you tell him you didn't want him to just buy it and turn around and double his money?
I don't feel like I have to tell Bill that.
I hope not.
You know, Bill knows the story of this car,
Yeah.
and he knows I'm selling it to him for what I got in it, and he knows I could double my money on it if I was a mine to, but it's Bill, you know.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him have it for what he's paying me for it than to see a stranger get it,
Yeah.
who I don't know how they're going to treat it or whether they're actually going to take care of it and all, you know.
That's so cool.
Jump in there and crank it and back it out, at least in the sunshine so you can see it. You can't even really see the...
Why do you always point to me when I get in?
You always criticize my driving of the golf cart.
Yeah, I had to get that out of you today.
I don't want to mess with that, man. I don't want to touch. I don't want anything to happen.
Does this have a backup camera?
If you don't, you're holding the door handle. There you go. Which is why it won't latch.
Man, Butch.
That's a little scary.
All the ladies are going to want to get in that thing with Bill.
Yeah. It'll do him good. Chick magnet.
I hope so. Come on. You good? That thing's
You have to push the handle the other way. Not everybody does that.
That is good paint. Look at it. It's deep.
Yeah, that was before they had all this, what do they call that, overspray stuff they put on them
It looks
nowadays?
like black pearl. Or
That's
something.
real paint, yeah.
Kind of like pearl. It's deep. Got a good paint job.
That engine feels strong.
Oh, yeah. Run like a sewing machine.
305.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not skipping. It's just a sweet running.
It's absolutely a sweet little car. You jump in that car and take it anywhere.
Your little Wednesday night bridge club get in there with you.
Yeah, they could.
What's that?
Oh, he's filming this. You're gonna be on YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Not tonight.
Tomorrow morning.
One day next week.
One day next week.
Yeah.
You want to talk history?
Well, what? History of banjos? History of Studebakers, or what? Oh, you mean
History.
your history?
My history.
I'll set the camera up anytime you want to start yammering away.
I gotta finish reading my book on Texas.
Okay.
That's
These are
technical.
all disc brakes.
Yeah.
That's a nice paint job.
Yeah. Did that by hand, he did. He did those flames by hand. If you look at it real close, you can see the brush marks on the flames.
And when you register it, do you register it as a 32 Studebaker or what?
Yeah. Yeah. You will in Georgia. I registered as a street rod. Up in Maine, we have an antique registration and a street rod registration. I don't think they have that in Georgia. I think it's just the 32 Studebaker. But you don't have an inspection law either after a certain number of years.
Yeah, that goes a lot.
So.
You got some like numbers up here.
Yeah, this car is actually a Rockney. In 31, Studebaker had Newt Rockney. You know about Newt Rockney? Well, they made him president of the company, and they made these cars basically because he was going to be the sales leader. He was going to sell all these Studebaker Rockneys with his name on it. Well, a year later, he died in a plane crash, or he died in some kind of accident. So they only made them 2 years and they stopped making them. So this is like a super rare car. It's literally got the Rockney nameplate on it and everything.
What's this? A 31W.
I'm not sure. Somebody who was a Studebaker expert could probably tell you. It may have actually been built in 31 and labeled as a 32. This is a Model 75. They made a Model 65 and a Model 75, and the Model 75 was the luxury car, heavier, longer wheelbase and all that.
Man, it's all trimmed out, finished out.
Yeah, you notice a little surface rust on the arm. You know, Mike had cancer, so he wasn't driving it much toward the end, and it sat in his garage literally for a couple of years. And then, you know, there's a lot of things that when Bill gets this, he can go in and polish out those spots or touch them up with paint. You know, there's a lot of things that he can do that I think he'd love to do it.
I'm sure he would.
Because, you know, and they're little, you know, like you could, if you wanted to put some new carpet in here, you could. If you want to put a better radio in there, you could. You know, it's just a lot of things that Bill could do. He wouldn't have to be a mechanical genius to do it, Morgan, you know. So he could kind of personalize it and make it his own. It's a great car.
I'm just super impressed with it. I think it's great too. I think it's fine.
It's like a glass shoe. Y'all stop being scared of closing that door. Just
Just slam it, huh?
well, I mean, yeah, just slam it. I mean, it's not like you're gonna hurt it.
Those are cool white walls.
Yeah,
Them tires are kind of pricey too, I would think.
I bought them on. They had slick tires on it when I got it. They were pretty wore out. Mike didn't have a lot of money.
I kind of like the white walls.
Those are porter walls. You can take them off if you want. They're white lettered up underneath there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if he decides he doesn't want those are Mickey Thompson's. So he can run he can either run the white letters or run the white walls on it.
I didn't even know they made portal white walls anymore.
Well, they do, but not. These are actually about 60 years old, 50 or 60 years old. These came out in the 60s. That on the back, the front ones are new ones, and notice they're a lot thinner.
So I remember when they came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Well, you are. You.
What is this down here? Is that the gas tank? Right there?
Yeah. Sure is.
Yeah, I see that. How many gallons will it hold?
I don't know.
Curious. That thing will look right down on the beach somewhere.
Won't it? Yeah. Yeah.
It'll look right anywhere.
Yeah. You notice it's got, I don't know, this isn't the kind of thing you can get at the Walmart right here.
Yeah.
Genuine junkyard parts.
Does it have a Clay Smith cam in it?
I doubt it,
What
but it could,
what
knowing
would you
my
rate the horsepower on that?
270-ish.
I haven't seen one of these stickers out.
Yeah.
in
You'll
a
win
long
the show. You'll win some shows with that. Yep, he will. Good looking car.
He'd probably get like me. He probably won't even care about trophies after a while. I give mine to kids. I usually find some little kid and give it to him. Because we used to race. We had a garage full of racing trophies. Then I started going to car shows. They'd hand me a trophy and I'd be like, throw it back. See.
Bobby seen it?
He did. He came by the other day. Good. Let me get your picture right there. We send a picture to Bill. I've been sending Bill pictures of his friends. What'd I do with my phone? I don't have my phone with me. Never mind.
It's just a strong, smooth running engine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's. You know, Mike Hall was a professional.